As he was just telling me all of these guys, I was just counting stars. I was like, okay, one, two. Hello, beautiful people, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Nani Oak, and welcome. If you're new to this channel, please kindly click the subscription button and please stay with me. So on today's video, which is like the continuation of my storyline, which is how I went through school and overcame school, please keep watching. Mwah. So the story about my school, from what I can remember, is I used to shuffle myself from home to school. It was really stressful shuffling myself from home to school. you know um I remember my parents booking this particular taxi guy because there was no Uber, no Lyft, nothing like that, nothing like Oga Taxi or all of that good stuff. None of that app was existing then. So we kind of booked like a taxi, and luckily for me, the taxi guy lived close to my environment. He lived close to my area, so it was much easier for myself and him to shuffle school and his place of work. And apparently he also lived in he also worked in my school. So during this period, I would literally wake up by 5:30, get dressed, leave my house by 8 a.m., and then get to school. And the way my school timetable was, sorry, excuse me, the way my class timetable was, I literally had classes by 8 a.m., and my next class would probably be like 12 p.m. or 1 p.m. So during that period, you can imagine what I would be doing. Nothing. Yes, nothing. I'm doing nothing in school. And at that point, I really didn't know too many people who lived in the hostel, for me to go to their rooms and chill. So I would literally stay in the faculty until my next class. So it was really stressful. The most stressful part about all of this was, my leg would always swell up, and there was no way I could elevate the leg. It was not comfortable for me. It was not comfortable for me at all in any way. It wasn't comfortable for me, shuffling um classes with my leg being swollen. Like, my leg will literally ache. Within 2 hours, my leg is already getting swollen. Like, literally, my leg is already getting swollen. It's all swollen. I can't move, guys. My classes required I attended labs. So the way lab science building is, the way it's structured to be, you have to like climb 3-story buildings, guys. Imagine me climbing 3-story buildings. It was stressful. I had friends who would literally carry a whole me from the first floor to the third floor. Let me say from the first floor to the fourth floor, because it was like fourth floor. If I could pull up the image from the internet, I would be putting it in this video. But it was so stressful. I remember this particular classmate of mine. He would literally lift me up from the first floor to like the fourth floor, and he will literally pant. Oh my gosh, I can't imagine what he went through. Shout outs to him. Like, guys, it was something that it was not a good experience at all. It's something that I can't even wish for my enemies at this point. I can't wish it to my enemies. So I also remember keeping up with my doctor's appointments. This particular day, I went for my doctor's appointment, and he requested different tests to be done, which included x-ray, blood test, and all what's not. So my test result came out, and it was so apparent that my leg was infected with osteomyelitis, and it was really spreading around my leg. So my doctor at that particular point suggested me to come for a different surgery, guys. I was like, what? Me? Surgery? What? So, what? I'm like, no, I can't do that. I just started school how many months ago? Like, how many? I can barely count how many months I started school. And you want me to what? Come back, be admitted again, and come for a different surgery? Heck no. Heck no. I literally refused it because he was like, would open your leg again, put in some antibiotics, straighten your leg because my leg wasn't straight at that point. Straighten your legs, fuse the two legs together, As he was just telling me all of this, guys, I was just counting stars. I was like, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm like, what is going on? Heck no, I'm not doing this. I refused, and that was like the last option my doctor had for me. I'm like, okay, so if this is all you have to offer, that means no need.
It is what it is.
There's actually no need going for appointments anymore. So I literally stopped going for appointments and faced school, focused on school. I went to school, continued my school. So I stopped at a particular point. I stopped going from home to school. I was very fortunate to get accommodation in school. I got accommodation in school, and I lived with a couple of disabled people. Shout outs to them. It's really beautiful being disabled, because at that point when you're disabled, when life throws this at you and you find yourself in a particular group of people, you kind of see how amazing and how strong and how resilient people are. And I mean, I'm really grateful to God for giving me all of this and making me experience life in a totally different way. So guys, I had, like, it was so mandatory to have like a helper who would stay with you in school. So I had helpers who stayed in school with me. Shout out to them, they know themselves. Thank you so much. So that was my process. And I could also remember during my school period, I took it upon myself, because I mean, I can't just keep wasting. I'm like, after school, what next for me? I took it upon myself to learn makeup artistry. So I learned makeup. Can't you see how my makeup is looking flawless? Like, thank you. Thank you. Although I don't practice it, but I actually learned makeup artistry. And I remember shuffling classes with my school class, with my makeup class, carrying my makeup box on my shoulders with my crutch. I will literally walk with my crutch and my makeup box to my makeup class, and I will also take up my time to look for models. I would want to paint their face. Oh my gosh, it was so amazing. Oh yeah. And did I remember? Yes, I remembered one particular day. I got back from my makeup class, and my leg was so swollen at that point. I was limping. I barely could walk. And I saw people staring at me. People were literally staring at me like I had plague, like I was infected with disease. I don't know what they were. I don't know what their thought process would have been. The stares were too much. And mind you, I usually get stares from people. I mean, people look at me and wonder whatever they wonder, whatever thought process they have. But this particular day, it was too much. The movie, nobody even came to meet me like, hey, hope I could help you, can I help you, do you need help? Nothing. They were just staring at me like I literally pooped on myself and I was walking, or probably I had something in my body. But I couldn't understand why people were staring at me so profusely, so much. Like, why are you staring at me? So anyways, I got to my hostel and I broke down, guys. I literally broke down. I cried. So I did all of that till I graduated from school, and that is my story. I hope you all enjoyed my story, and please thank you so much for the turn up in the first video. Thanks to my subscribers, thanks to the people who watched my video, thanks to everyone who took out time to watch my video and supporting me, thanks to those people who sent in their feedback, thanks to everybody who commented. It was mind-blowing. My parents, guys, my parents, kudos to them. Like, they are the real MVPs. They are the greatest of all time. The support system I got from my parents, my family members, my friends, my inner caucus of friends, oh my gosh, guys, it was mind-blowing. Like, I thank God for the people that, you know, I've come across with. I thank God for, you know, making our paths meet. Like, I thank God so much for all my friends and family members, my everybody related to me, like my relations, everybody. Like, they have been so awesome, and they're still awesome because we're still here, you know. I'm so happy, and God bless them. Please, guys, always remember that in your weakness you find strength, and in your strength you also find a greater cause in life. Always try to keep that at the back of your mind, and remember, scars are what make you beautiful. Thank you guys for watching my YouTube video. Please kindly subscribe, like, comment, and share. Also, please click the bell by your right so that you get notified when I upload my next coming video. Thank you, and God bless you.